Hey everybody, this is Jay back with another video. And as the title of this video says, this is going to be an easy solo duplication glitch that you can do in GTA Online currently right now that you can make good money on. It has been working for quite a while, and now that I see that I got audio, I'll go on with it. What you're going to need is a bunker, clearly, because that's where I'm at. You want to be spawned at the bunker. So set your spawn point to the bunker. You are going to need a nightclub, and in the nightclub you're going to need the mule custom in that garage one. Now, and what you're also going to need is the MOC with personal vehicle storage in the back. That's what that is. And in the back you want some kind of car that you're going to want to duplicate. I suggest doing the Arena Izzy because it's going to net you the most amount of money. And first things first, I'm going to show you how much it's going to make you, or potentially can make you, if you have it fully upgraded. Alright, since I just did one, let's get in here. Now if you got all those things done, you also want to be a CEO because it helps. Because you cannot use any personal vehicles during this entire process. I will be duplicating another car. I just wanted to do one to see before I started making a video, see if it was still working. You can duplicate and sell one car per day. Do not do more than one, because if you do, the value drops by half. So a car of this value, which sells at about 1.8 million, will go down to about 900,000 for the second one. And then after that, if you do a third one, God forbid, you might get put on a list. But the third one would sell for about 450,000, and so on. And you have to wait like 3 days before you can sell another one to get it at full value. So just do as I say and only sell one car per day. If you can't live off of this, you're just straight up greedy and or dumb, one of the two. Because there's really no excuse you can't live off of almost $2 million a day. As you can see, 1.831220. So over $1.8 million every single day. If you do this well, you can make good money. Now to re-prep it, I gotta move a vehicle, so. Got about 15. You hear me? 15-ish. Alright, so we go here. Now, this is basically going to be your prep step. I need to get a vehicle that I want to duplicate into the back of the MOC. You can do anything at this point, but I always just keep going with the CEO vehicle, the Buzzard. Yeah, I knew that car would smash into it, and I hate that. So is that one. He's gonna. So much room on the side of the road, but they still think they need to put these things in the middle of the road. Alright. So what you want to do if you want to prep this is you need to put whatever vehicle you want to duplicate. I suggest Arena Izzy in the back of the MOC with personal vehicle storage. So we're heading over there now. I'm going to get my Izzy. And this is also proof that it works, so I'll show you where it ends up. The original anyways. Now this duplication glitch can be inconsistent at 2 different spots, and we'll talk about them when they come up. But if it gets inconsistent for you, just continue at it and don't get discouraged. But this is my nightclub. And normally, you can't have an arena Izzy where the mule custom's supposed to go. So that's proof that it works, because I just sold one as well. Alright. Oh, and to do this duplication glitch, you need to have money to make money. Because after you get in this and put it in the back of the MOC, you need to buy another arena, or not arena, the mule custom. There you go, service vehicles, mobile operation center, request it. If it says that your MOC is full, because occasionally, or not empty, occasionally, which will happen, it'll say that your MOC is not full, or is not empty, you just get out of the Izzy, call up for your MOC, and that'll fix the problem. But that's just something little and simple. That's not one of the areas where it gets incredibly inconsistent. Alright, now that you got this in the back of the MOC, you go down to Warstock. You buy the Mule Custom for $72,000. If you don't have the trade price, which I've sold a bunch of missions using this, sold a bunch of stock, so I got it. It'll be like $95,000 or something like that. Still not that bad, especially for making 1.8 million. It's insignificant. Excuse me, couldn't think of the word. Insignificant, you know, compared to the 8 million or 1.8 million. Service vehicles, return that storage. At this point, there's 2 ways to go back up there. You could sit there and go back up with a helicopter, or you can do it the other way, which is you sit here and wait for your notification to come up in your text that your mule has arrived in your nightclub, and then you just find a new session. And there you go. You do that. Change your appearance if you want it saved, just in case. Like, we'll put on some glasses. In the lower right hand corner is a save icon. And just go online, find new session, invite only. And yes, you can do this in an invite only, obviously. Makes it easier so you don't get killed. Okay, now you wait for that to come up. Go to the back of the MOC. Pull out your Arena Izzy. Once you get out, do not drive it, just get out. I always leave the door open, which at that point when you press the triangle, you just hold the run and move. I don't know if it helps, that's just what I do. See, just like that. And you come over here, look towards the vehicles like this, and at this point, this is where it can get a little inconsistent. What you're going to want to do is you're going to come in here, go to quick join, contact missions, and join and alone. And then what you're looking for in the lower right hand corner is it saying, when it says you've joined, and it's saying 2 of 4 or 3 of 4. Either one of those, it works on either one of them. But as soon as it says that, you need to come back into this menu here, just under quick join. And then if the blue circle over there behind the MOC is up, then you can continue on. Like I'll show you. Contact missions, alone, wait over there, finding a job. 2 or 3 of 4 is what you're looking for. There's 2. And there you go. You see that the blue circle is behind the MOC. We'll try and roll with that. Sometimes it still works, sometimes it won't. At this point, do not use any personal vehicle. You want to go in here, CEO vehicle, use the buzzard or whatever else you want to use, and of course you hit it. I just usually use the buzzard. That's good enough. I don't want to drive a car, like a CEO car all the way there. You could steal a street car if you feel like it, but that's going to take much longer to get back and forth. So I usually just call up a CEO buzzard. I do have other CEO helicopters. That's just the first one on the list, but any of them will work. Anything that's not a personal vehicle will actually work. But at this point, you want to drive, well, or fly to your nightclub. Come on, don't be silly. I don't know if you're licking stuff off there or not, but don't. Cat, by the way. Alright, heading over to the nightclub. If you're one of the people that have the bunker way up north and you want to do this for a while, I would suggest getting one that's closer. A bunker, regardless. Because it will cut down on your flying time by quite a bit. But if you don't have the money for it, or if you just don't want to, I do this for my dad occasionally, and his bunker's way up north. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. Yeah, it's longer. It's like twice as much fly time, but for 1.8 million, it's still worth it. And you just land here, near your back door, go into garage 1, where your mule is. Run over to it and get in it. As soon as I get in like that, I hold the gas button. Then as soon as it goes out, I hold the gas and up. I don't know if that makes any difference. Okay, it failed this time. This is the other spot where it can get very inconsistent. But if it gets inconsistent, just stick with it and start over and do it again. So at this point, you want to return all personal vehicles to storage. Okay. And you want to just find new session, because it will take you all the way back up there. New invite only session. And then you don't have to worry about having to travel all the way back there. I'm not driving, I'm traveling. I don't need a license for traveling. I'm a sovereign citizen. Alright, let's start all over. Like I said, once again, you just want to pull this out of the MOC. And don't drive it after you get out. Get in it. Pull it out. Get out of it. Run over here. Contact alone. Wait for 2 or 3 of 4. Okay, we got the blue circle again. We'll try that. Go out of the out of the bunker. Call up a CEO vehicle. I usually just use the buzzard. And you want to head to your nightclub again. Sometimes when it really starts screwing up, I don't even care if it takes like, excuse me, 5 or 6 times. For 1.8 million, it's worth it. Take a little bit of your time out of your day. I just really haven't been doing this because I've been basically sick for a whole month. Still don't know what's going on with me that much. Alrighty. Alright, and what we're looking for when we pull this out of Garage 1, the mule, is for the vehicle to disappear. If the vehicle does not disappear when you get out and you're on foot, then it has failed. So we're just going to get in it and pull it out again. Yeah, failed again. Son of a gun. Gonna be one of those days. I know it works though because I already did one today. That's where the other car came from. I didn't have 2 yet. But it's just being very inconsistent. Well, like I warned you, it can be. But I know it works. I've made a lot of money off of that. I bought the very expensive Corvette police car. I bought like at least 10 cars with it. Expensive ones. So I think I've spent a good 30 million on cars at least. Just do it a little bit quicker. I'm not going to tell you the process, but it's contact missions, contact alone. Okay, came up again. We'll try it, but it doesn't mean it's going to work. For the first car, it went like no problem. Did it in the first shot. This time, not so much. time, hon. I'm gonna turn that off before it goes off. So try this again. And like I said, we're looking for the Mule Custom to disappear. Damn. It's really not liking me this time. There we go. That one may work. It was on a 3. Usually 3 works better than 4. Or than 2. 3 of 4 works better than 2 of 4, usually. Not all the time. This can be an extremely inconsistent duplication. Like I said, you'll hit it eventually. It will be worth it. Because it doesn't matter if it takes like 6 times or whatever. 1.8 million is well worth that. If you can't be bothered to do that much and you're complaining about prices in the game and money, well, don't complain. I mean, this is the best we got right now. Especially if you're a solo. I don't know of any other one, because I don't do the ones that involve people. You just set it there, I guess. Thank you. Do you want that mat thingy back? I don't need it.
No. Just in case you want to put it on your lap. That's all I did it for, so you'll burn yourself. I have one for myself too, so.
The other thing that this has been seemingly doing lately is when you duplicate one car, it seems like it wants to give you issues on trying to duplicate a second one. But all that's doing for me is putting me ahead of the game to where I don't have to duplicate one tomorrow if I really don't feel like it. And like I said, once again, we're looking for the car to, the Mule Custom to disappear when we go out. Like that. There we go. That's what you're looking for. So if there's anybody still watching, here you go. Now all you do at this point is go back up to your bunker. Don't use a personal vehicle. Ching, 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 ching. Like I said, this can get very inconsistent, but you will get it. But like I said, I wouldn't sell two. I guess if you sell two and then try to sell one the next day, it will still go down because you haven't waited a whole day. So it's one car per day. No more than that. It's one car in the entire day. That doesn't mean you can sell a street car. It does not mean you can sell an airplane. It's one of anything. As long as you adhere to that rule, one car per day, you should be fine. Your account won't get flagged. You won't get money reset or banned or wiped or any of that. I've been doing this for a few months now. If you really think about it, you can almost make $60 million in 1 month if you do this every day. I don't do it that often, so. But you gotta have the dedication to do it, because it can be inconsistent. As you see, that took me, 5 times to get it? Now, what you gotta do, take your car in the back of the MOC and accept the vehicle full alert. At this point, when your guy gets out of the car, do not get back in the car. Do not. You need to come in here, go to Appearance, Accessories, change something like your shades or whatever. Look for the save in the lower right. It's saved. Oh, no, I almost got back in it. Whew. All right, now you got to go and find a new session, another invite only, and it will be in there. Now I might just do this for my dad and other stuff, so I'm going to end this video here by showing you that it's still in there. Now we have one there and one back at the nightclub. The original is at the nightclub, and the one up here is the duplicate. Because the original is worth a little bit more. Mine's worth like about $2 million. But when you duplicate a car, you're only getting the price for the upgrade. You're not getting anything for the car. And that's why you use Arena Izzy, because it's got a lot of upgrades. And expensive upgrades. You can sniff Tiggy, but you don't stick your nose or anything in there. And there you go. Alright guys, so this is the solo duplication glitch. It's still working. If you have any questions or comments, definitely let me know down below. And as always, have a good one.